To all the non-Muslim geniuses out there, answer one question.
I wouldn't call myself a genius, but if you're going to, okay.
What was the religion of Abraham?
Well, if we're talking about the character Abraham from the Hebrew scriptures, he has no religion. There's no category of religion at his time.
I mean, you cannot claim that Abraham was a Jew, and here is why.
I mean, Jew, like religion, is a later category. But the Jewish people are basically the remnant of the tribe of Abraham, and it would be weird to say that Abraham's not a part of the tribe of Abraham. The Jewish people are also the people who claim to be continuing the covenant with God that was established by, wait for it, Abraham. Yeah, it makes perfect sense to call Abraham Jewish.
Because Abraham lived between the 21st century BC and the 19th century BC.
I mean, Abraham, as we have access to him, is a character from Hebrew, Israelite, Jewish narrative. So far more important than any historical reconstruction of the guy is the actual stories we have from him, which come from Judaism.
Judaism only came to exist between 4 BC and 2 BC.
No, there are multiple forms of historical Judaism that are recognized by contemporary scholars. There's like First Temple Judaism, Second Temple Judaism, Rabbinic Judaism, but it certainly is not the case that Judaism started in like 4 BCE.
So between Abraham and Judaism, there is close to 2,000 years.
If you define Judaism, as Jews tend to, as the tradition drawing from the covenant between Abraham and God, no, that's entirely false.
Abraham was from Ur. This is Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq. He was more of an Arab than anything else.
No, if you're not going to allow for people to claim that Abraham was Jewish, you certainly can't say that he was Arab. Arab is a much later term than Judah. The earliest instance we have of Arab being used to refer to a group of people is probably in the 300 CE.
And he gave birth to his first child, Ishmael, who later on became the father of the Arabs and modern day Muslims.
You seem now not to understand Islam, because not all Muslims are Arabs, nor are all Arabs Muslims.
Know that Ishmael was a Muslim and he is the father of the Arabs and the modern day Muslims.
Yep, and again, you're doing exactly the thing that you're not allowing the Jewish people to do. Because you see, the term, the category Muslim was not a category at that time. It becomes a category later, and then you're projecting that back on history. Now, is that okay? Well, yeah, if you're willing to allow Jews to do it too, then it's fine. But you can't just allow yourself to do something that you're not willing to allow other people to do. In philosophy, that's called special pleading. It's a fallacy.
I'll give you the answer. All these prophets and messengers, starting with Abraham, were Muslims.
So in the end, this is a horrible argument. If contemporary Muslims want to use Islam as a present category in order to make sense of the past, that's fine. But then they have to allow Jews to do that as well. There really isn't any coherent way to claim that Abraham is a Muslim and not a Jew, and frankly, doing it just makes you look kind of like a jerk.